Grinzinga Brew draws inside. Set, racing. Escalator stood there. It's missed it clearly. Lavardis wasn't all that flash out either. In the meantime, Grinzinga Brew was ridden for speed, and My Tradition Sakos wants it too. Fort Knox is going to be right there with the Auditor and just getting off those Ardmore, settling down. Lavardis after the tardy starts a bit deep going into turn one, and Escalator, he's taking his time to find his feet. He's back about 5 to 6 lengths at the tail. So My Tradition rolls onto the lead now for Stan Sakos. Stan, the man at the 12, takes My Tradition to the lead. Grinzinga Brew keeping it honest in second spot. Just pops off the rail now to sit outside it. Fort Knox is behind those in third spot on the outside. Might be just covering a bit of ground. The Auditor goes up onto the leader's back, and then Ardmore back fifth. Lavardis back second last. Escalator's about to tack on inside the 9, where My Tradition getting a little bit of a steadier, but had to do a bit of work. He's a half in front of Grinzinga Brew, who sits pretty strong there in second spot. Up comes Ardmore 3 deep now to put the pressure on. The Auditor fourth. Fort Knox looks in trouble, and then behind those working down the side was Lavardis. Escalators picking up, looks a chance. So at the 5, My Tradition, like last week, and this was about the time when he put him away. He gets away by 2 in front of Ardmore, who now starts to just battle at the 1 speed. Grinzinga Brew might have run its race with the Auditor. Escalator still working into it from Lavardis. Fort Knox, they head for the judge now. And inside the 3, it's My Tradition. Can he see it out? He's out by 2 to 3 by 4. Ardmore, Grinzinga Brew, Escalator. A gap then to the Auditor, but yes, My Tradition, he's home for the money, folks, in the last event on the card. Stan Sakos, he'll take the Jockey Challenge. Chris Pollard in Alice Springs, he's going off his head, and My Tradition wins it by 5. Grinzinga Brew got second. Third will go to Ardmore, and then a gap in the field then to Escalator, who didn't close off. A gap in the field, the Auditor. Well back in the pack then, we would have had Lavardis, and the last to complete the course, Fort Knox. My Tradition, a big win in the final event. Way too good. Just went out and rolled along at the top end like last week, and round the 500 when he put him away. He's done the same again this afternoon. He really just ran through the line last week. It was hard to ignore the run, and he's just kept going today with Stan Sakos, who takes out the Jockey Challenge and wins it in style. Grinzinga Brew's run a big race at odds, and we stand by for that third number to be posted. It did look like Ardmore in front of Escalator. I thought for sure he was going to run into the placings up the straight, Escalator, but he just battled out in 1:37.38. Fort Knox was battling from the 600 metre mark, and the Auditor behind those. Grinzinga Brew ran a good race. Lavardis didn't jump all that well. Now numbers confirmed: 162 in 1:37.38, 5 3/4, 1 1/4. 38 the last 600 there. We'll confirm those sections with correct weight. But that was a big win. Now officially fourth goes to 3, that was Escalator. And fifth goes to 5, and that was the Auditor. It's 16235, the numbers you need. The winner, My Tradition, is 6-year-old brown gelding. My at a canter Lucy Lamp Lady, owned by P. Kelly, trained by Chris Pollard. Chris not here today, of course. Tallman mentioning he's in Alice Springs for the Nats, the cars down there, so good luck to Chris. He'll be tuning in for sure this afternoon. I think he was pretty confident going into today, and Stan Sakos, the winning jockey, that's a double for Stan, and he takes out the Jockey Challenge. It was about $18 today, Stan, going into that, so if you've got onto that, you've had a fair day. Second goes to 6, Grinzinga Brewer, a 4-year-old bay gelding, Sava Beal Prickle for Jason Manning, Vanessa Arnott, stepping it up to the mile, and really ran well. And third goes to 2, Ardmore, a 6-year-old bay gelding, Philo, My Cup runner father, Phil Cole, Wayne Davis. But the winners to return now, folks. The last one coming down the race, number 1, My Tradition. Start 32, wins 6, 10 minor placings, owned by Stormy Kelly there. And you'd have to say this horse is in career best form. He's put 2 on the board this time in now and has looked really good. And that win this afternoon will take his prize money up over the $90,000 mark. And put your hands together, folks. Stan Sakos, a double on today's card, and our Jockey Challenge winner. We stand by for correct weight.